Jamie here for Get More Members again, the place where we help gyms, health clubs and fitness studios to generate more leads using digital marketing and show you how you can do that. So today, there's loads of different terms that get used in digital marketing that if you run a health club or a gym, you might not understand what they are. So I'm going to go through one that's really fashionable at the moment, which is retargeting. You might hear about people with retargeting campaigns and retargeting this and retargeting that. So I'm going to explain exactly what that means and talk about how you can be using retargeting to make sure that you're getting the best possible results from your digital marketing campaigns for your gym in terms of generating leads and converting them into new members. So retargeting is basically where you are showing an advert to people that have done something in the past. So what you're doing is, rather than just showing an advert to a bunch of cold people that know nothing about you, you're showing an advert to people that have interacted with you in the past. And there's lots of different ways that interaction can take place. It could be through content. So on Facebook, it could be people that have watched a video you have. So you might run a post that is just a video, like a tour of your gym or something like that. And then you retarget. So you show your advert for your trial to the people that have watched that video, or the people that have watched maybe 50% of that video or so, depending on how big that audience is. So you can see how retargeting works nicely there. It could be from website visits. So you can, by putting your Facebook pixel on your website, you can make sure that you can run adverts just to people that visit your website in the last 6 months or the last 30 days. Recency is another good thing that's going to show, like, the more recent those people are, obviously the warmer they're going to be. Someone who visited your website yesterday is a hotter prospect than someone visited 6 months ago. So you might want to set up different retargeting audience for each of those, depending on how many website visits you're doing, which is going to be dictated by the amount of other marketing and stuff like that you're doing as well, online and offline, anything that sends people to your website. Drop-off is another great place. So maybe you run a campaign where you send them to a landing page where you're trying to get them to sign up for your trial, but for one reason or another, you can't seem to know what that reason is. Not everyone's going to take that next step. Not everyone's going to give you their details at that point. So what you can do is you can run a retargeting ad to people that visit that page but didn't visit your thank you page, so they didn't actually opt in, and that will be a small audience, but you can write a very specific message to them. So that advert could say something like, hey, we noticed that you were interested in our 7-day trial, but you didn't complete your application. There's still a few spaces left, or something like that, to give them some urgency. Or have you got any questions about it, with a messenger ad or something like that? So you can kind of interact at that point with knowing that they've kind of taken one step but not quite got there. Specificity, so you can be really specific with retargeting. So if you run a video which is all about yoga, then you can retarget that audience with an offer which is all about yoga. It's going to be more relevant to them. You're going to get a higher click-through rate. It's going to be cheaper to get leads. Same with a website. If you've got a section of your website which is all about exercise classes, then you can create a custom audience of people that have just visited that page, and then you could run a exercise classes retargeting ad just to those people, offering them, maybe it's still your trial, but you can just package that up as being 7 days to try as many of our fitness classes as you like, because they've shown an interest in your fitness classes by spending some time on that page on your website. And like I said, it's all about warm audience. So it's rather than running an advert to a cold audience who've never heard of you, don't know who you are, don't recognize your logo, never heard of you. You're running adverts, you're using things at the front end like your website, like content, to warm this audience up so that you can then put your direct response advert in front of them where you're trying to capture leads. So anyway, hope that explained a bit more about retargeting and why you should be using it in your fitness business. See you on the next video.